Hey, so this week we're going to be talking about Dante's Inferno, and in particular we're going to be focusing on the suffering of the rings and if they're equally distributed, I guess. Is their punishment fair? Well, in most cases, I would say yes. A lot of these punishments, seem less severe while still very harsh in the eyes of Dante or the reader. They start less so, and as the crime and the sin they commit increases in severity, so too does their punishment. The closer to the center of the Inferno, hell, where Satan is located, the more severe this punishment is going to be. While farther off on the other side, the people who are just, lived a decent life but weren't Christians or baptized, they wouldn't be as impacted by God's wrath. You see throughout this journey that Dante actually pities certain individuals quite a bit. And I think in this aspect, pity is used to sort of show how humanity is. Like, we hate to see these people who died because of love. We hate that idea, but at the same time, it's not incorrect to say that, well, that's a sin. I believe he was talking to Francesca, which was a contemporary of Dante's, and she was told him how basically she was killed because she had her way with her husband's brother, and they were both killed for it. And it was a story where she made it clear that she loved this man, that this wasn't something that just was, I don't know, I guess not a thing where it's just lustful going after each other, but it had been developed in this way. And that really kind of wounded Dante, and he pitied her for it. And I think that goes to show how humans in general, we sympathize for this. Another aspect of it that I think the pity shows is how easy it is for us to stray off this straight and narrow path to something else. Like, we could sympathize with two people falling in love, just as Dante did, and he can sympathize with them and pity their situation because he knows how easy it is to stray off that path for something like love. And I think that's part of what pity is there for. It's there to kind of show us, like, not just that he feels sorry for them, but to show this is something that could easily pull us away from the right life, our path to heaven or God's will. That's what I think about that. As far as God's justice, it seems very clearly defined in the Inferno. It has specific punishments for specific sins, crimes. The one that I didn't really care for was limbo. And it mentions how Christ came down and took up all the Old Testament figures with him to heaven. But then it left all the other figures from history down there. And all the unborn, or the children who died before being baptized, and men and women who never even heard of Christianity, they're all still in limbo. And that doesn't seem particularly just to me. It's as if they didn't have that, real chance to ever get into heaven to begin with. Um, so, I think that was rather unjust from what I read. But yeah, overall, I think it's a very interesting story. Look forward to reading some more of it, and we'll see what conclusions we come to after reading the rest of it.